So it's day 6 of Vlogmas, and I literally just got home from being out just about all day, and I'm trying to think of like an impressive topic to talk about, and I really don't have one, but what I do have is a very impressive Trader Joe's wine collection that I'd like to show everyone. And before I show you, please don't judge me. I'm a wine drinker.
What's up, everyone? You're watching A Life with Chris, and on this channel I like to make self-love and self-care a hot hobby. And during this crazy Vlogmas that I committed myself to, although I'm a commitment phobe, I have decided to dedicate 25 days to producing new content on my channel. And it has been tough because, as you know, if you've been a subscriber of mine, I typically post videos maybe 4 times a month, or maybe I might do twice a week if I'm having a really good week, but this is not my only job, and it has definitely been a little bit challenging trying to come up with content ideas as well as editing and posting videos. So thank you for bearing with me, and this is a Vlogmas day 6, and as I mentioned earlier, I want to show you guys my Trader Joe's wine list. So a lot of people buy wine during the holiday season and throughout the year because there's never a wrong time to have a glass of wine, and you and I both know that. In fact, if you were back with me, back in the beginning when I first started my channel, you know that every single time I started a video, I would be popping a bottle of champagne. And yes, I am champagne mommy for multiple reasons, not just because Drake is my husband. But besides that, today I wanted to show you guys a little bit of the wines that I got, and please, I'm begging you, don't judge me. Better yet, please judge me. But I know a sale when I see one, and Trader Joe's always has pretty good wine prices, and I kind of want to show you guys what I have. So this is my impressive wine collection. I know what you're thinking. Wow, you have quite a bit of bottles. So in total, I have about, let's just say 20 bottles. 20 bottles of wine, and I added to my collection this evening. In fact, 2 hours ago, I was just at the Trader Joe's in Princeton where I read up on more. Even though not even a week ago, I actually bought my first initial 15 bottles of wine. And honestly, I don't really need them, but I bought them anyway for multiple reasons. One, I thought it would be a terrific gift to give someone along with some other, chocolates and snacks and stuff like from Trader Joe's. And then also, it's always nice, like if you go over someone's house or if you are bored at home and you're watching Netflix or whatever it may be, it's nice to always have a bottle of wine on hand. So that's pretty much it. I can't tell you the amount of times that I've been caught without a bottle of wine. It was pretty frustrating. So anyway, I'm gonna get right into it, and I'm gonna split it into 3 different sections. We're gonna talk about red, we're gonna talk about rosés, and we're gonna talk about whites. And because I have the red kind of chilling right in front of me, I'm gonna get started with that. Sound good? Okay, so red. So many different red wines, Cabernet, Pinot Noir. And listen, don't quote me. Sometimes I say things incorrectly, and that's just my MO. We have Cabernet Sauvignon, we have whatever else that we have. And I'm just gonna, straight up tell you right now, I am not a red wine drinker. I am not. Why? Because I just feel like red wines are a little bit too full-bodied for me, okay? I'm gonna be honest, I think it's a way more mature taste, and I'm not saying that white wines are not mature. I'm just being completely honest with you, and that's one of the reasons why I don't particularly go after the reds. And I also don't really like sweet. And as you know, if you want like a sweet red wine, it's overly sweet, so it's not for me. That's my opinion. So I haven't really been able to find like a good balance between dry and airy, except like really like a rosé. Like the rosé is like a combination of almost, even though someone might like like a wine connoisseur will probably like chop my neck off for saying this, but to me, rosé is kind of like between a red and a white, and it kind of like marries each other. And this is not how it's done, and I know it's not how it's done. But you know, that's like the in between. But you know how white, you can have sweet, so you have like your Moscatos, your Rieslings, and then you have like your drier wines like Sauvignon Blanc, which I hate unless it's like a really good expensive bottle. But don't come to me with that Sutter Home. You better not. Sutter Home, do not come to me with that. You know, you have your Chardonnay, which Chardonnay is my party wine, okay? Chardonnay will put me on my ass, and I have no problem with it. Second, Pinot Grigio. You know Pinot Grigio is the bomb. And if I have to go dessert, I'm going with Riesling. But one thing about red is, yeah, I don't really have a go-to with red. But I bought some reds in hope that I can develop my taste. And, you know, that's just what I'm going to do. So that's the reason why I bought all these different types of reds, along with giving some as Christmas presents. My dad loves red wines. He's a big red wine drinker. I mean, my dad pretty much likes any wine, to be honest, but he loves red. He loves Merlot. He loves Malbec, and a number of other different wines. So I bought him some stuff from Trader Joe's as well. And then I also have some other fun stuff here. And the reason why I have this, and shoot me for killing two birds in one stone, but Trader Joe's, you already know. Let me just grab this because it was completely out of the way. But if you have been to Trader Joe's this holiday season, then you will know that they have this really cute chocolate passport. And these little chocolate bars actually sit right inside here. And I'm gonna be completely honest with you, I ate 2 of them already. I got it last night, I ate one today, and I ate one last night as well. And it is the cutest little concept ever. So basically, each of the chocolate bars are from a different country, and it has a different cacao percentage. Which I am a dark chocolate fan. So if you have someone in your family who absolutely loves dark chocolate and loves wine, red wine in particular, this is such a cute little gift to get them. I actually got this for someone, but I'm eating it myself, and it is what it is. I'll buy more. But each chocolate bar has a different, either a wine or a tea or a different type of food that you can pair that will help like kind of develop those chocolate flavors that are within. So just to be, you know, as an example, because there's a few here, there's this Dominican Republic dark chocolate that is 70%, and it says to pair it with a Syrah. And maybe I'll do a different video where you guys can actually see me pair these chocolates with the different wines that they recommend. But I just think it's a really cute little gift, and it's like definitely for someone who loves that, you know, loves to eat chocolate and to drink. I mean, if you want to elevate flavors, that's cool, you know? So some of the red wines that I have here are just your classic red wines. So I have a Merlot from Purple Moon. I have a Shiraz from Purple Moon. I have a Malbec. This one is actually vegan. So some of these wines are vegan, and I'm going to actually talk about that a little bit further down. But this one is a Cabernet Franc, I believe that's how it's said. And I can't wait to try it. I have a, looks like it says Soray partially dried grapes Veneto. I don't know what this says right here. So there's that. And then this was a really cool bottle. It's a Cabernet Shiraz, so a blend, which is really cool. I got another Malbec from 2017, and I'm really attracted to like the way the bottles look. So if the bottles look really fun, then I'm more inclined to buying it than like if a bottle looks boring. And I'm just gonna be honest with you. This is white, so I don't even know why this is over here right now. And this is the Cabernet Sauvignon, and one of the chocolate bars actually pairs with this. So I will be eating some chocolate, maybe on another video, maybe tomorrow. All right, so that's pretty much it for my reds, and I can't wait to try my chocolate, so make sure you keep a lookout for those videos. Let's move on to white. So enough about that red. We're gonna talk about white now. So Krystal loves white. Krystal talks to herself in third person all the time. You are definitely judging me. Another thing, let me just be straightforward. I have a bottle of wine in here that's from South Africa that I purposely bought because it said South Africa. But not only did it say South Africa, it had monsteras on it. And you guys know I love plants, so I bought this one. I just wanted to make sure I announced that first. Like, look at that. How cute is that? Plant mom vibes. So anyway, white. So if we're talking about white, some of my favorite white wines include Riesling. I love a good Riesling, and I like a dry Riesling too. I don't have any here, and I feel bad about it. Or maybe I do. I don't know. I'll surprise myself a little bit later. I used to love Moscato when I was in college because that was like the party drink. Like everybody in the rap songs would be like, yeah, get that bottle of Moscato. And it used to be like real cool. And then I was like, wait, yes, this is real cool, but it's like way too sweet for me now. Like I don't really mess around with Moscato unless it's the only thing to drink. I have quite a bit of Chardonnays here. I told you guys earlier, your girl loves Chardonnay. This is my party white wine. So this is one of them that I have here. I have a buttery Chardonnay with roasted oak. So I hope you guys know there's a major difference between regular Chardonnay, a buttery oaked Chardonnay, and among other Chardonnays. I'm sure there's probably more out there, but those are the two I know. This tastes significantly different than the regular one that's not oaked. I'm gonna tell you that right now, and all I could possibly say is like, this has a woodier flavor, and like try explaining like what woody would be. Like, I can't explain it. Just know that it's a woodier flavor, deeper wood flavor, and this one just tastes like a regular Chardonnay. And I also have an organic Chardonnay with no sulfites. Like I told you guys, Chardonnay is one of my favorites, so make sure you gotta have a lot of those. My Monstera wine is a delicious monster, and I have no idea what the hell that means. Oh, it looks like Chenin Blanc, Muscat, and 20% Chardonnay, so you know this is gonna be good. If it has Chardonnay in it, woo! I'm ready for the holiday season. All right, you guys know, love my Riesling. Here's a Riesling right here. I definitely started transitioning to Riesling after college. It became my dessert wine. So Moscato is really, really sweet, but like I feel like Riesling has like a little bit of a balance, so it's like not too sweet, but it's sweet. So yeah. I have a Trader Joe's branded one. I literally have no idea what wine this is, and I cannot say it. It's like in German or something. Gewürztraminer. I don't know, you tell me. Can't wait to try it. I have another organic wine. This is a Pinot Grigio. I told you guys that I love Pinot Grigio. I think it's light. I think it's airy. I just love it. And then I have a Verdejo. Again, really attracted to the way this bottle looks. I thought it was really, really cute, so that's the reason why I bought it. And again, this is not something that I've tried before. So I definitely did try to buy some more wines that were different this time around with my wine shopping, just so I can kind of experience different types of wines. Yeah, I'm used to Chardonnay, I'm used to Riesling, I'm used to Pinot Grigio, but it's never too late to kind of incorporate some newer wines into your wine list. And speaking of white wines, let me show you some sparkling white and some champagne. Yes, you can call me Champagne Mommy if you want to. It's because I'm Drake's girlfriend in my dream. Pop the champagne, I'm changing my last name. I'm just kidding, I'm still single. We talk about this every single time. I've been single for a while. So anyway, I have two different types of champagne here, and one I think is like just a sparkling wine. So this is La Granja. That's what I'm gonna assume that it is, and it's a Cava Brut. And it is vegan friendly, and that's really why I bought it. Those of you who do not know, most wines are not vegan, and it's because of the way that they process the wines. And that's like a whole nother thing. Make sure you Google it. Apparently they use some like animal-based products or something like that during the process of whatever that they do to process wine. So if you do have a vegan friend and you're looking to buy some wines for the holiday season, it doesn't hurt to just kind of ask. your liquor store or someone to let you know what wines are actually vegan friendly. The wines that, like, I think there was like 6 out of like the 20 that are absolutely vegan. And I'll show you that a little bit later, but I bought 3 bottles of this and it was at Trader Joe's and it was just amazing. And also one of the crew members actually said that the majority of the wines are actually vegan. So if you are at the store and you have questions about the way that the wines are processed, just ask a crew member and they'll be happy to provide you with a list of what wines are vegan and which ones are okay for you to drink. And I have quite a bit here and I'll make sure I point out each one of them as I go through my list. But basically I have 3 bottles here of that champagne and then I have this other one, Secco. So basically you already know this is a Prosecco. And again, it just looked really cute. So I was like, I'm gonna buy it. Okay, so last but not least, we have, boom, rosé. And I know what you're thinking. How could she possibly only have 2 rosé bottles? I honestly am asking myself the same thing and I might need to go make another trip. I have all this red and all this white and barely any rosé and I need a mix sometimes. I need an in-between and I have 2 in-betweens. And technically this isn't even mine because these 2 bottles are vegan for sure. And I did ask a representative of Trader Joe's to confirm that information and I bought them for my friend. So technically they're not even mine and I kind of feel bad because now I'm like, now I'm about to give this to somebody and like I can't even drink any of it. So I'm kind of upset. So maybe when I give it to her, I'm gonna be like, can you pour me a glass so I can check it out too? A win-win for both of us. So this is a Syrah Grenache. Actually, this isn't even a rosé, so I don't know why I called it a rosé, or maybe it is a rosé. I don't know. I'm not like a wine expert. I'm just recommending literally what I bought from Trader Joe's, so don't quote me. So yeah, this is a mix of those 2 wines, and it has this beautiful blush color that you just can't go wrong with. It's so pretty. And then I have another one that I assumed was a rosé, but again, I was wrong. It's just another blush wine. This is a Sin Salt Grenache. Oh, rosé. Haha! I got something right for once. And this is another just really cute bottle that I bought. Never tried it. But I'm hoping it's gonna be okay. So pricing, I bet that was a hot topic that everybody wanted to know. And I will assure you that these bottles of wine were not expensive. I literally got all of these for under $150 and most bottles range from $3.99 to $10.99. And I couldn't end this beautiful wine tasting without actually opening up a bottle and sipping on some good stuff. And that's just what I'm about to do. Good old Pinot Grigio, you can never go wrong. And it's chilled. You know, this is my favorite part of the day, just drinking a glass of wine, honestly. I need to do it often. I mean, I have enough wine to be able to get drunk every day. Oh my God, so refreshing. I love it. And I like when you like taste the wine and it hits like your tongue. And it just like literally just is so refreshing. You taste the grapes, you taste the different flavors that come together to make this a beautiful glass. It's just so good. So anyway, thank you so much for watching day 6 of Vlogmas. My next video is definitely gonna be me doing the chocolate tasting along with the wines that are recommended in the passport. All right, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about the exact wines that I presented here today, feel free to leave some comments. Make sure you hit the like button. And if it's your first time here, make sure you subscribe. All right, happy holidays. See you later. Good night.